Welcome back to another episode of In the End, There's Always a Disney Guide. Today, before we get into today's episode, make sure you go to DisneyGuide.com, DisneyGod.com, and, subscribe to my blog, and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and don't forget YouTube. Now, let's get into today's episode. Today, what we're going to be talking about is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Season 1, Episode 4. Oh my gosh, you guys, there was a huge, unexpected thing that happened in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Super huge. Honestly, I was completely shocked. So there was a little war happening between, I finally understand the show. So basically, there's this serum that these people, these criminals have made to create more Winter Soldiers. And Winter Soldiers are very deadly. I mean, if you haven't seen Captain America, the Winter Soldier, you would know what I'm talking about. But the Winter Soldier is a very, 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 very deadly type of serum that gives them enhanced Winter Soldier Winter Soldier abilities. And this serum is being held by this little girl, of course. So this little girl that everybody has been trying to capture to, in the end of the day, they both have the same, at least the Falcon and the little girl have the same interest at heart. That they want to stop whatever happening to, they want to stop whatever that is happening to their town. But the Falcon is trying to find a way to better help them, so that way, in the way that they're actually trying to find this way to protect their town changes, because what they're doing is totally wrong. Creating other Winter Soldiers is nothing but just you're just creating more wars around the city. And basically, another thing that we understand is that Wakanda, who created the Winter Soldiers, Bucky Barnes, that metal arm, during the little battle that they had with the Wakandans, or whatever they call I forgot how to pronounce their names, but their tribe name, but they installed this program where, just in case if they get into an encounter with him, that they could easily snap off his arm. And oh my gosh, that was another shocker. Then the other shocker was the little girl threatened the Falcon's family. They met up, so on and so forth. One of the guys killed the new Captain America's friend, Hoskins. The man killed him, and Captain America was furious. I mean, he was furious. Oh my gosh, he was furious. He was so furious that this man sat there and killed the man who killed his friend. In a way, I understand why he did it, but I mean, bruh, you just basically ruined your name. You ruined Captain America's name in total, actually, and the shield. You killed someone with the shield. I mean, I knew that this whole new Captain America was crazy, but this just enters a whole new level of crazy I've honestly never seen before. I mean, this just enters a whole new world of crazy. And the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they were just standing there looking at him like, what have you done? And there were so many people around him who recorded it. And even though Google, they said that the episode of that latest episode 4 of the Falcon and Winter Soldier, that was the darkest moment in MCU history. I mean, that was probably one of the most unexpected moments. I mean, I was just, wow. I was just in total shock. I didn't even know what to do, honestly. I was completely lost off of that. But what I will say is that he definitely ruined his name. I don't know what's going to happen in episode 5, but I'm pretty sure it's probably definitely going to lead off of the events that happened in episode 4. I guess we're going to have to find out. But thank you for listening in to today's episode. Make sure you go subscribe. We'll follow this podcast on both Google and Spotify. I thank you guys so much for listening in, and bye bye, guys.